Hello guys, Wilsonbox here. In this video we are talking about Dragonheir and the new changes to Season 4. So we're gonna start about the heroes, we're gonna cover everything that was changed and all the new stuff and also the bad stuff about the new Season 4. So let's start with the heroes. So let's look, we have all these new heroes. I'm not gonna show you all of them, but as you guys can see, the design, animations, everything, they look really cool. So we're gonna have a banner for these summons, for the Season 4 summons, and I must say, they really look, the design is awesome as well, and it's something they always, I think it's like the strongest point about this game is the design, the graphics, everything looks nice about that. And we also have a new good hero. There are some good ones. This one, Master, looks insane as well. But this one for me, at the moment, is my favorite one. She's really strong and she's giving a lot of power to the Thunderbolt team, and maybe they will be one of the top ranking teams for Thunderbolt on Vortex. There are another heroes pretty interesting as well, like Miro, you have this one, Perseus, this one, Calavera from the event. I think all of them look pretty good. And since we are talking about Vortex, there is a new mode. It's something I can't start yet. It calls ranging mode. So we have the normal mode, everyone can play it, and now we have the ranging mode. About this mode, I mean, it's something new, it's a new mode, that's nice, but at least they could add a different boss. They could take one of the endgame bosses from Season 1, 2 or 3 and use it on this mode just to give a different boss to fight with. Not exactly the same one, just with a different color, because it is what it is. It's the same Vortex, but red color, it's not blue. And then we have like new mechanics, so it has a fixed buff that we can't choose, and then we have two optional ones that we can choose and place the characters to benefit from those buffs. I mean, it's cool, but I was expecting to have a different boss at least, to make us think and come up with different strategies, and maybe a boss that will work completely different, like with AoE damage, and that way heroes like Rook or something like that, those strong heroes, will not win easily on this boss. That's my opinion. Then we have a new season shop. On this season shop, I'm really happy about that because we have a lot of new stuff. So we're gonna be able on this season shop to buy Ardred, Aladia and Calavera if you can't get it during the event. So Ardred is gone, Aladia is gone, at least for me. And if I don't get Calavera during the event, I can get it during the season shop. Okay, so this is a really cool thing, and we can get all the artifacts as well from Famehander, Power of Trills and all of that. Besides that, we have also these things here, so this will help to inspire your hero. So if you have Ardred, you can give this to her and will give her one level of inspiration. This will be for Aladia and this will be for Calaveras. And then we have the petal shop. This will be for the season and is really cool as well, because we have these things to add one more level to of inspiration to our heroes. And if you didn't got Woodyor like me, you will have a chance to get Woodyor. So about this, I think this is really good. It's good changes they did. I'm happy with this. I'm just sad there's still no way we can get Dungeons and Dragons exclusive heroes like Drizzt or Elminster, because I mean, because if we didn't get those heroes before, will we have any chance in the future to get these heroes? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the next year, if it works like the other gacha games, these exclusive heroes come once in a year and then they'll keep doing this rotation. But at least these ones from the event we can get with this stuff, which I think it's a good idea, and we can get the artifacts as well. So this is a good thing, because Famehander and Power of Trill, sometimes if you don't have the right heroes, it will be really hard for you, and then you don't get these amazing artifacts. Then we have Famehander, and there are some changes here. Some of them I'm happy, others not so happy. So there are some changes. We still have the same Famehander, so will be the 4 bosses. I'm really sad they didn't come with the changes from season 1. I mean, for all the players that went for season 1 and now are playing on season 2, if they don't upgrade all of these things, I mean, it will feel like a downgrade on the game, and I don't think the developers of this game want this. So it's really weird, and I'm really sad they've not changed this for all servers and all seasons. But let's keep going. So about the rewards on this, we now have two chests. So we have this chest that will give you a list of heroes and you can choose one. This is pretty cool because for the people missing Garius or Frobart or those important heroes, this will be an easy way to get them. From other side, it makes Feymander not so special because if we don't have a unique hero that you can get from Feymander, then what's the purpose of doing Feymander? That's my point of view, and I think for the players, the big grinders that have all the heroes, this will be their thinking as well. Because what's the point of doing this if we don't get any new hero? So it's the same for this one. This one, like for free to players, is amazing. And for everyone that doesn't have all the artifacts and stuff, I think this is really cool. Another way, we've been asking for this, so I'm not complaining. This is really cool, and with this we can get all the artifacts we want, the ones we really need or we're missing. I think it's really cool, and I'm looking forward to this. Then for this one, we don't get the avatar anymore. I don't know why. The avatars are something cool. It's something you can collect. I like to see it. It doesn't work. It doesn't hurt your account. They can still give these Heliolite dices to everyone. The Heliolite dices are nice, but having something else, something special and unique for that season, I think it's much better because I think most of the players, that's what they appreciate. It's not just the rewards, but having something special that say, okay, I played season 4 or season 3 and I completed Labyrinth of Curiosities over this season. Same thing with heroes, because if we don't have something unique, there's less things that will make this important for you to do. Same thing with Pillar of Trail. Now we have, it's the same rewards here, same thing, but here now we have the two chests as well. I think probably there will be some exclusives, some artifacts that we just can get with these chests. I still think about that, because if you go here, there are some chests you can change. So if you go to Mythic, as you guys can see, there's a lot of artifacts, but at least two are not here. So, for example, you have the chest. There's a chest. It's just something artifact that I have here. So I found these ones. There's this one and one more artifacts that I can find here, but it's not in the enchant shop. So I think the only way to get these artifacts probably will be with the chests from the Feymander and Pillar of Trial as well. Now the dungeons. So from the dungeons, I'm not really happy with the changes. I mean, every player's been asking for some changes to these dungeons, but we want real changes. We don't want the same bosses, kinda the same strategies. It's because it feels like they just made small changes. It's just harder, and that's it. It's just a little bit harder than before, but it keeps the same essence. It's the same boss with the same skills, with small changes. And I mean, I don't like it because I was expecting something more. Probably just change these bosses for different ones, because we want completely different strategies. We want to create something different, different teams, and not starting with the same teams, because this is what it is. Probably the same teams that performed well against these dungeons on season 3 will perform well on this season as well. I think River of Rot is a bit harder this season, but I mean, if you look at the skills, they do almost the same thing. It's like 90% of these dungeons are exactly the same as season 3. And then we have the sets. The sets are okay. Every season they bring different sets, and I'm really happy about that. It's okay. It gives us different strategies, make some teams stronger that were not so strong on season 3, and that's good. Same thing for Grave of Curse, Grave of Rot. He brings different sets, different stuff, and I'm really happy about that. Then another thing that I'm not happy is these things. So I don't know why they decided to change the rare to epic, epic to legendary, legendary to mythic. there's no sense. I mean, I was happy having up rare, epic, and legendary artifacts, or gear or something like that. I mean, it was fine. So I don't know if with this they are planning to come up with some changes in the future. I don't know if it's part of their plan for future plan for something. I hope it is, because otherwise there's no way, there's no reason for this, because this will only make new players confused. Because imagine if they are coming to ask something and say like, oh, what legendary I'm going to get, and then I'll be confused because are we talking about the legendaries from season 4 or the legendaries from season 3? Yeah, this is a mess. And now all the rares are epic, all the epics are legendary, and all the legendary are mythic. Even I'm confused. And basically that's it. Yeah, all the epics are legendary now. The stats are the same. Mythics are the old legendaries. All the same stats. I'm just not happy they changed the name for no reason. At least for now, there's no reason. At least for me, from my point of view. Then we have the Psycho Core, and I'm sad about this as well. I hope they come up with something different. I hope on the official release the Infinity is different, because I was so happy with the Infinity from season 1, was really nice, but with this Affinity it's the same thing, it's like so basic. The upgrades, they don't bring something different. The ultimate upgrade, the 7 upgrade level, is not giving something different, just attack percentage, crit damage, and damage dealt is not something different like we had on season 2 or season 3, season 2 and season 1, where this level 7 were doing something different, something more precise that will help specific teams with this, and I was expecting more. Then finally we have the Other World. So this is a new Other World, and the design, as always, the design looks pretty cool. I like the map, the theme of this season and everything. It's really cool, and we have a new boss as well, and all of that is nice. I just hope that they come up with something different, they give more rewards regarding these domains, because last season I've done 0 domains. If you manage to have 15 teams doing at least 11 million damage, there's no reason to do these domains. I mean, there's no reason. So last season I did 15 teams and that was it. And then we have this boss. This boss, I think it's the only good thing, the really great thing about this season. Of course, the other thing I forgot to say, it's the Vortex. Now we have 10 times speed, that's amazing. Hope they bring it to all the dungeons, because that's what we're missing to do Goblin Lair. But this boss, it's really cool, really awesome. I've checked, I can't fight against him, it's disabled. But I have a video about showing the boss, and these mechanics looks really cool, and I'm really waiting to battle against this big boy. But until that day, we need to wait 2 months. So guys, this was just my honest opinion. As I'm saying, it's just my opinion, yours can be different, you can think a different thing, you can be happy with all these changes, but some of them I'm not really happy. I was expecting more, but what I've been saying to everyone is, let's not keep saying that we're gonna have a better season next season. I think we're already expecting for a good season, this season 4, and maybe it's not what everyone was expecting. So my mindset at the moment is to be happy with the game like it is, without any changes from season 1. We hope they bring those changes as early as possible, but until then, let's just enjoy the game like it is, because at least it has a great design, and I like the heroes, I like some mechanics. I was just expecting a bit more of improvement. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you think about this season 4 and what you expect they change and bring new to this game. If you liked it, don't forget to press that like, subscribe to my channel if you are not a subscriber yet. Thanks for watching and see you next time.